Hello, hello. So this is the new dungeon. Thought we'd do a video on it. Just had somebody recommend that I do a video on it. So you run forward when you spawn in. You have to listen to her talk, and it's just forever long. For no reason. I don't know. I just had a mental image of thinking about me talking right now. But listen to her audio, listen to her talk. After the first time, I really wish you could skip it. But the first time is fine. But so you want to listen to her talk, and then the floor opens up underneath you, and you drop down here. So the whole purpose of this dungeon is to those little bells I'm about to aim at. They're actually called bells in this dungeon. You're gonna ring that bell. Um, It's the little red generator looking like, or yeah, generator is probably the best term, but it is technically referred to as a bell. Right now, I'm just waiting on the fire team to get up here so I can shoot the bell. I think somebody was AFK when we loaded in. Here he's coming, so I'm probably about to snipe it. And this carries forward throughout this whole dungeon, shooting these bells. You can be anywhere away from it in the regular world and shoot the bell. Boom! It's going to transport you to the nightmare realm. Now, the purpose of this is so that you can get past a locked gate or locked door and run straight to the bell. In this instance, you want to run to the bell, and you got to be in that black smoke circle. See that black smoke around it? You got to be in that ring around the bell when you come out of the nightmare world. Otherwise, it will instantly kill you. Um, and then here we're just gonna clear ads, and we're gonna move our way up the top of the room to find another bell. So let's see. Should I just keep talking? Uh, I think we kill the ads fairly quickly. I get you don't technically have to kill any of the ads. You can just run by them if you want. But when you start jumping up here, like you're gonna get snipers that are gonna snipe you. See, I just went flinched and red. That's either a sniper's hitting me or the flame when I think it's the flame when I jump by it. So this has got one of the jump things in it. Um, like I said, you're gonna work your way around the thing up to the top. Looks like somebody's not back there right now yet. Yep, and I thought I could dodge and make the jump back up, but I actually accidentally bumped my head. So let's see. So we're gonna work our way on over, and I think we are just basically. I like killing the snipers and stuff so they don't flinch me when I'm jumping and make me miss my jump. But it's fairly straightforward path. Like you just got to go up and up here. Now this next jump is one that I've struggled with a lot. Is one that I think Lou just fell in the background, and so I was just taking a minute to kill a sniper. Where adverse is, that's where we're going. That's where you get um, to shoot the bell up top across the way. And I'll be back when we shoot that bell. All right, so we are back, and see right there, that's the bell we got to shoot. So now it takes us into the nightmare realm again. You kill the ads. Now I always go to the left, but there is a collectible over there to the right. I don't think I look at it in this. There's a collectible, and there's the catalyst flag if you get the heart shadow. There's a Cabal dude back there to my right, kind of back behind whoever was just over there on the right. It's like down a level, but you would kill that dude. And you have 30 seconds to bring that flag to behind this bell. I don't actually shoot at it in the video, but it's right back there to behind me right now on the floor is where that flag goes for the first thing for the catalyst. It would be right here where I'm standing in the nightmare world, but Yeah, I didn't think about shooting it when I was recording the footage. So, um, but the other two I do show you so you kind of get an idea. So, anyways, you want to run, kill some stuff, run over here to this left ledge, and once everybody's ready, you're gonna shoot that bell. Now we shortcut it and drop straight down, and go over to the opposite side. Saves us a little bit of time, and that's the way we do it. And we've been doing it this way for many weeks instead of doing it like going around and going and doing it the normal way. Like we just shortcut it and just kill everything. Well, you don't necessarily have to kill anything, but I was doing it out of boredom. I was waiting on the other guys to catch up to me because they were unaware of what I was doing. So there's one, and yeah, I was getting lit up. There's the other one. Then we're gonna go around here into this corner, right there. So you go in this corner, jump around a little bit, waiting on everybody else, make sure they all got in there, and then we're gonna make our way to this bell over here and shoot it and go back to the real world. Now we're gonna fall down. You're gonna go down and make your way to the. Let's see. Well, the first encounter, getting to the first encounter, should be pretty self-explanatory. So I'll just be back in a second. Apologize for editing out so much, but it's the videos are really long, and I know that not many people want to sit there and watch all that just mind-numbing boredom. But in this is the first encounter, so as you can see right now, I'm in the nightmare realm, and I'm grabbing one of those flags. Um, so the layout is identical in the nightmare realm to the real world, or yeah, the regular world, and you get teleported into the nightmare realm, and then you're gonna find the two Scion rooms, and there's always gonna be war dogs. Like they may not come out of the room, but when you approach the room, you'll start seeing the dogs. But you want to be mindful of the snipers out there. You know they do hurt. And this is the upstairs location. When everybody's there, then you want to hit the bell and come back to the real world. And then this is you'll put the corresponding symbol, a flag, down wherever the it matches. Whatever your feed says on the left, like that was Chalice right there. Sun is directly across from Chalice, and then War Beast and the axe symbol, double axis or whatever, is on the other. It's on the lower level of the room of the encounter. So basically, you come in, you you start the encounter by putting a flag down and then rallying, and then you're going to you're gonna normally we split up if we have more than one person in there, like even if it's just two, or maybe if it's full fire team of three. People will go to different ends of the room. Now, right here, we cleared out the room, then we put the flag in, and then once you're inside that room in the real world, you want to shoot the bell, and it'll teleport you inside that room that's normally closed. Um, and you just gotta kill all these nightmares. Glaives work really good for killing the nightmares. However, they don't work that great for boss DPS. So, what does work pretty good for boss DPS so far is one person with tractor. Throwing hammer titans are pretty good. Um, the the blade barrage hunter super's good. Thunder crash is pretty good. The solar super's pretty good on the titan. Warlock, I really don't know. But anyway, so I digress. You want to go inside that room, kill everything, and if you do two rooms at the same time like that, when you come out of those rooms, by the time the last guy comes out, it'll be damaged. And I'll show it here in a second where we actually get it right. I think Lou had died with the flag, so that's why we only had one. flag down. So we came out, and this would be just like you started fresh. Like, basically, it's you kill ads, kill the bell keepers, and the now in the real world, the bell keepers for the bell are next to the bell. In the nightmare world, the bell keepers that keep the bell locked are on the opposite end of the map. So if you wanted to use the top bell to get back to the real world, you would the bell keepers would be located at the bottom bell area. So there won't be a bell there; it'd be an empty housing like that is right there where I'm standing. But I figured I'd hot swap to Divinity and try Divinity, but Tractor Cannon works good. Divinity works pretty good. It's just um, the targets are kind of tanky. He hits pretty hard, so I didn't have a whole lot of ammo for Divinity, but I did the best I could. Um, and then I think I used Storm Chaser after that, but Storm Chaser and Tractor Cannon might have been a little better. Or if you had somebody that was dedicated to run Divinity and keep it equipped at all times. I just was not very trustworthy of the of going in those rooms with just Divinity, so that's why I did it that way. So, anyways, you get a small damage window there. You only have till the time expires. If you stay in that nightmare realm too long, like you do too much damage, and you're not you're not on the bell by the time the seconds get down to like 8 seconds. If you haven't made it to the bell by 8 to 10 seconds left on the timer, you need to book it to that bell because by the time you get there, you still got to shoot it to activate it, and that takes a second or two. So be mindful of that when you're in there. Um, and other than that, it's literally doing that same thing, rinse and repeat. See, we went to Nightmare World. I found the dogs, and I found the Scion. I'm gonna kill him, and then he's gonna drop a flag. I pick the flag up, and I think I go look for another one. I'm not 100% here. This was not a perfect run, but it was an okay run. We had some new people in there, so. Um, but see, here's the other symbol. So I grabbed both of them. You can't grab more than one. I grabbed both of them, and I'm like, "Come on, guys, let's go to the bell. Let's get out of here." And that's precisely what we did. So we came out here, and as soon as everybody gets there, then we ring the bell. Hopefully, I don't die from the snipers, although I'm sure I came close. But ring the bell because everybody's in a black circle, black smoke circle, and there's sun. So that's to the right upstairs. And do I have Chalice too? It looks like it. You just walk up to it and hold X to deposit your staff. That's what it's called, I guess. Um, and then you're going to kill the ads, or if people get in position quick enough, you can just flip the world and you don't have to kill everything, but I'm notoriously bad about wanting to make sure everything's dead. I don't know why. But so I'm gonna keep talking a little bit, and we're gonna go to the nightmare world, and we're going to do two rooms at once, I think, and I'll give you some footage of that so you can see what we do. So I shoot the bell from inside the room as soon as he tells me he's inside his room. We get teleported in here again with the nightmares of Galron or whatever, and we just literally annihilate them. They look really tanky, and they kind of seem like it, but they go down really quickly with the right set of weapons and stuff. So once you've killed the very last one, see he's about to kill it. Notice the door was not open when I first walked down there, but it just now opened right there. I'm gonna hot swap to Divinity, and because that's damage, I just want to kill these bell keepers down here, so that when we go to hit the bell, we can, and we're not gonna die in this world because bell keepers have the bell locked. But now we go into damage phase, and literally it's that until he's got enough damage and he dies. So I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so that dude's dead. We collected our loot and we dropped down the hole in the floor and we made our way to this next area. I didn't want to I could have walked you through it, but I feel like it's pretty simple and most people should be able to find the way easily enough. And there's not any enemies until you get to this part. So this part, you drop down, you come down here on these platforms that I'm on. You're gonna jump across here, and there's a switch on this one, right here. You activate that switch, and those things pop out. Jump from here to there, and forgive my jumping skills; they're not the best, but it is what it is. I'm on my hunter too, so I'm typically a better Titan jumper than I am on my hunter. Even though hunters I really like to jump, it just the only jump I don't like is the warlock jump. But I know me and Blast Huffman we go back and forth about that all the time because he's a total warlock main. He likes wearing um, robes, I guess. Anyway, so you're gonna jump from there to there, and let's see, you're gonna jump over here, and you're gonna hit this switch, and that's gonna open the second set of things over there where they were just they were kind of like, where do we go? And I was like, well, just give me a second, I'll open it. Um, and then you got to jump back across. So I don't remember if I botched this jump. I made it. Did I make this? I think I made all of them on this run. I think, but I struggled at first. So if you die to the jumps, don't feel bad. That's just part of the game. So there's that jump, and then right there where Lou went in, that's the hole you go in. Now there is a collectible back there in that room too. Once you hit that first switch, if you go back the way you came, and past a little bit, there'll be a collectible back there. Now there was also, if you have the sword, there's going to be a Cabal dude in that room as well that you kill, and you take up his flag, and you're going to bring it all the way through all this. And in a minute, I'll show a clip of where you dunk that in the Nightmare Realm. But first, I'm working my way around. Um, you go through the tunnel and around and out the other side. And what am I doing? I think I got a text message at that time. I think that was probably the last day I was speaking to somebody, but your heart hurts, it's broken, and life goes on. I guess I don't know. It really really sucks. I really feel like crap right now, but it is what it is. So, anyways, you're gonna keep going. You're gonna jump up here. You're gonna kill some ads in this next little area. I don't know why Lou was over there, but you're gonna kill some ads over here, and then you're gonna go out and jump to the left. Now there is another collectible location right underneath this ledge where you jump out across. If you want the collectible, it's gonna be right underneath the opening in the floor right here, right here. So straight down from there, there's a collectible in the floor. But anyways, I keep going because I've already got it, and I'll make this jump first try. Booyah, Blast Huffman. And let's see. So yeah, I've not always been able to make that first try. So, but anyways, I think we all made it first try, and we were all talking mad smack in the game when we did it. So you come in there once everybody gets through laughing, and you come up here, you jump up. Now the first secret chest in this dungeon is up here. It's across the way. Um, Now you'll notice, I don't know if I see that statue. It's not facing the middle, so that one would need to be turned twice. Um, and then the code is usually all of them. Two of them have to be turned twice, and one of them has to be turned 3 times. Whatever one's facing sideways is the one that has to be hit 3 times at the back button, which I'll show it here in a second. Right now, I'm waiting on them to get up here so I can open the secret chest. I don't think I got anything from this one, but the next secret chest later on in the encounter is where I got my rapid hit firing line storm chaser. So that's pretty stoked about it. I'll be back when this is done. I don't want to sit here and make y'all watch this. All right, so we're back to this world. See that one right there is facing sideways? I think that's the one I hit 3 times. These other two that are facing backwards, they have to have this button hit twice on the individual statue itself. So everybody was ready, so I flipped us to the nightmare world. There's a button on the back side. Like I said, this is the one that needed to be pressed 3 times. The other two just need to be pressed twice. So you cycle it. You press it, let the head rotate and come back to where it began, and that's one click. And so two of them needed 2 clicks, and one of them needed 3 clicks. Right now, I'm showing you where you would deposit that flag had you killed it in the jumping area in the room prior to this one. You would bring that flag for the catalyst and put it right there where I just shot. Um, and let's see. So now everybody's ready. We're in here and we're going to hit the bell. And the floor is going to open up in the real world and we'll drop down into the second encounter. And I'll be back here in a second. Alright, so we've made it down through the hole. This is the second encounter. There's the rally flag, so you know where the rally flag is. Make sure you rally. You want to run something. I love the forbearance in this encounter with chain reaction or anything else with chain reaction because it makes the rooms a lot easier to clear. But there's 2 bells on this. I just shot both of them. There's one on one end over there on top of the stairs, and one's over here on the downstairs. Now there's 4 symbols on each corner of the room. I'm walking around and kind of looking. The symbols are on the back side of that thing. As soon as you step foot down there, it's going to start the encounter. But see how the symbols on the back side of the of that wall? So that's axes. So all you got to do is it helps to have the stuff memorized, but you don't absolutely have to. But you just want to see the symbols in the middle of the encounter. You want to go to those doors and wait by the door. 2 people. So there's son and dog is what it looks like. So the it's important to note that the bell keepers are underneath the where I was just at. Down there where I'm looking underneath the bell, that's where they're normally located in the real world. In the nightmare world, they're going to be on the opposite end, but they'll still be downstairs. So here's me going into the room once I shot the bell, once everybody was ready, and just having a terrible time with the grenade launcher not wanting to go up the stairs. You got to kill all these ads, and the shield dudes they can one hit you and bash you into a wall, and it can be a kill. They can kill you that way, so watch out for that. The phalanxes. See right there, he hit me, but I jumped at just the right time and was able to absorb most of the hit. But had I just stood there, it probably would have killed me. So you kill all those guys, come up here, kill this dude at the top of the stairs, a Colossus, and then another one. If all the enemies are dead, then this guy will spawn in, and he drops a flag or a staff, and then you grab that, provided it's the right symbol. Provided it's the right symbol, it will grant you extra time on the clock to get to the bell. See, the bell's open. The actual cabal that locked it are on the opposite end where those guys just came from. Um, so you stand in the circle, ring the bell, come out here, and you're going to deposit your staff in the proper slot or hole or whatever. And then it'll move into damage phase of the mini boss here. Now there's 3 different mini bosses, but you can just, as far as I know, you just keep damaging him until he dies. However, once he does die, the another one will spawn in like instantly, and you have to repeat this process 3 times and that's it. And this encounter is done. Now, for simplicity's sake, I'm gonna edit a lot of this, or I'm gonna not gonna do the whole gameplay because they died a couple times. But see, that's Chalice. One of the symbols is axes, and I can't tell the other one, but I think this is the part where I stay outside for the third person role, just to kill ads and kill the bell keepers while they're trying to kill the stuff in the portals. So it looks like it was Chalice and axes, and that's War Beast. There are maps out there that I've seen that show you which side the symbols are on or whatever, but remember, you don't have to be standing next to the bell when you're in the real world teleporting, but be very mindful of that giant hole in the middle of the area. That's why I wanted to show you that. If you're jumping through there, be mindful there's not going to be a floor there. So, see the bell, I shot it on the other end, and then I ran across the map and killed those two bell keepers down there. And now, if you look, that bell is open, and we can actually use it. So now when they get done in those rooms, which I think one of them might have died, or I might have just tried to help him out just to have something to do. But regardless, you grab the flags and then you make it back to the bell, teleport into the other world, and put your staffs down, and then kill that mini boss, and then you just have to do that whole cycle one more time, and this encounter is completely done. And you jump through the hole in the floor at the end and get your loot. And there is a collectible in this room, not in the nightmare room, not in the nightmare realm, but in the real world. All right, I'll be back in a second. All right, we're about to start our making our way. There's a secret chest underneath there, where I'm looking right now. I edited the footage out already deleted it, but there's a secret chest before you hit this bell. Make sure you grab that secret chest, and a collectible is down there as well. So you want to kill these ads, and then you're gonna jump from here to over here, and then you want to go up a level. I'm just waiting on my teammates to make sure they make the jumps, and go up here, and then you're going to go around this corner here and in this hole, and then you're going to shoot this bell, and after everybody's there, you're going to shoot the bell, and then you're going to climb upwards. So we're going to go up here, up these stairs, up the ramp. We're going to spin around, and we're going to jump to a ledge, and then we're going to spin around again and jump to another ledge. I think yeah, I got hit right there, so I missed that jump. Um, and there's that one, and now we'll be at the top here in just a second. Just waiting on everybody. Now we're at the top, and across the way, there's another bell to ring. So who to guess? Right there is another bell to ring. So right here is another spot you can pick up a catalyst flag. Actually, it's the last one. If I'd have looked to my right in that thing when I was jumping across there, over there, if as you're running from between the bells, off to the right, there is another collectible, and there is the last catalyst flag. You would kill the Cabal dude over there and grab that flag. You only have 30 seconds from the time you kill that Cabal, so practice making the jumps a few times. Otherwise, you'll have to wipe to get it back. But so you have 30 seconds to kill the Cabal. He'll drop a staff, pick up the staff, and beeline over to that bell we just rang and ring it, and then you're going to come over here, and this is the third plate that you'd put a symbol down. If you've done all of them, but when you put that one down, a chest spawns in, and it gives you the catalyst for the Heart Shadow, which is the exotic sword for this dungeon, in case anybody did not know. So now we're going to go down this slide here. One trick on the slides, if you hop around a little bit immediately when you start jumping in them, it keeps you from going too fast and killing yourself at the bottom and having to wait on the horrendous 45-second respawn timer. See how I'm bouncing around and jumping around a whole lot? That keeps me from going very fast. So we're going to jump across here, jump across there. We're going to move to the right, jump up there a little bit, jump up there. I'm just taking you through all this footage because there is one more collectible before we go into that pink room. Um, yep, jump across there, and let's see. So it's at the top of the doorway to that pink room right there. So instead of going down in the doorway, you'd want to jump up above that ledge, and there's a collectible inside there. I'll see you in a second when we get to the boss encounter. All right, so we've made it to the final encounter, and a couple of things to note. See those pillars right there? Don't step foot off of the where the rally flag is until you've looked around or whatever, because that's what starts the encounter. Those pillars I was just shooting at, you want to make sure that you kind of use them for cover. There are going to be some cabal with uh, flammable backpacks on that will try to boop you off the map. So you want to make sure you keep those cabal to the outsides of the map and that you're on the inside of the map. So that if they shoot you, you just go back to the middle of the map and you don't go off. Because see that purple stuff I'm shooting in the other world, that purple stuff is not there, and it's just a big open. It's nothing, and you'll fall to your death. So there's 3 bell locations here. There's one in the middle, there's one on the right, and one on the left. I think I just deleted the footage, but um, I'm just talking, and we'll go from there. So the purpose of this is to you want to deposit 4 staffs in this, ring the big bell, and then shoot another bell as quickly as possible to buy you like a few extra seconds in the damage room in the nightmare world. But the way this works is you look at the flags you need in this room, and each room has a corresponding door. You go stand up on the door, and the when you stand up on the door, like see that one over there. I don't know if I'm gonna shoot it. I might have already edited that part out, but you you want your 2 people to go stand by the correct symbol doorways, and then the third person will be in the middle and kill ads and stuff and shoot that bell when y'all are both ready. Once that happens, it instantly teleports you to the other world. Well, a few seconds, maybe it's not instant, but the you want to kill the scion that's right there in front of you when you're on that platform, the proper symbol, and you want to kill the scion, and then see as soon as I step foot off of there, it starts the encounter. So you want to kill the scion and grab the flag, and then make your way to the red to the red to the bell that should be open at that point if you've killed the 4 bell keepers in the nightmare realm, and then you want to ring the bell when everybody's there and come back to this world and deposit your flags. So here in a second, I will do all that, and you'll see me doing it, and you'll see me doing all the rolls. Right now, there's a lot of ads, so I'm just killing a lot of stuff, just trying to clear the room out. See, I'm on War Beast, or the dog symbol, because that's one I needed, and then I tell somebody else to go, I think the cup, he's across the way. See, there's a scion right there. I just punch him to death, and then I jump down and I try to get some distance and make sure, because those guys will blow you off the map. And so I ended up getting above them. They blew me up. They vertical. They blew me up vertically, and it didn't. I didn't waste my life. And see, there's the bell. And you got to get to the bell as quickly as possible. Um, if the person you're waiting on does not have a flag or a staff, then and you're gonna risk dying standing there around waiting on them forever because of all the number of dogs that attack you. And see, this is where you put the flag in. Well, whatever symbol you have, you want to match it and put it on that spot. Lou did get his flag in. I think it was Lou. Um, that's the Axis symbol right there in front of me. Um, and then the chalice is the other one we need, and it's to my left right now, but behind me. See, it's across from War Beast is where Chalice is, and Sun is to the right of War Beast. Um, but I digress. You can find a map. It's not hard. You can just look up, see the symbols. They're always there, unless you're in the Nightmare world. See, when it flips world, the symbols go away. But I grabbed the symbol I needed, and let's see. So we're gonna kill the 4 tank dudes, the 4 flame guys, and as soon as the 4th one is killed, the bell is available to be rung. And then you want everybody to hurry up and quickly get to the bell before you're overran with dogs or snipers. The snipers hurt, but you can't kill the snipers. The only sniper you can kill is the guys you jump up in melee, because if you kill a sniper that's not the proper symbol, it will subtract time from you in the nightmare world. So, anyways, we've killed that. Right here, you want to split up into one person on each side by each bell. So one person on the left where I'm at, one person in the middle, which is where I just walked past, and one person on the right side, which is where that guy just revived him. Now they weren't doing a great job because they kept getting over by me, and when I was trying to get them to get split up, they're split up right there, but then they come together, and I don't know. But that's normally I'll put one person on each location. And you see those, see when you shoot that, oh, see, as soon as I started damage, I was getting beat by something and I died right there. So you go into the other world, you want to kill these guys quick. Whatever, kill all of them. There's 6 of them in there, and then you want to make it to her. Now, see, if you make her stomp, it slows her down. This is a very fast-paced mechanic. So if anybody can get to her to make her stomp maybe once or twice, it'll buy everybody time to get near the bell, because once she's close enough, then you got to ring the bell. It stuns her, and in which case it stuns her, and you get a weapon, you get a buff to your weapon damage against her, and technically you can one phase her, but it's very tricky for people that haven't done this encounter before. But that's the whole thing. Now watch right here. She moves, and I didn't see it because she had all that fire, and I could never catch her. See how far away she is? Like, you want to learn from the mistakes of this run. Like, the damage buff was gone, and for whatever reason, I just stood there and kept shooting something. And before I know it, she was gone, and she made it back to the bell before anybody shot that bell and stunned her, and that instantly ends damage right there. Boom. And then you have to do it all over again. You gotta find your 4 flags, and then deposit your 4 flags, and do all this with killing ads and killing, and then starting the damage phase. I'll be back in a second when we get to damage. Alright, so we're just going into damage right now. And see, I turn and shoot a bell quickly right after I've activated the big bell. Buys us a few extra seconds in here with these guys. Just a few, not very many. But you kill those 2 dudes, and that, if you don't have them killed, then you go to shoot the bell to stun her, it won't stun her. And see, you stand next to the bell, and you shoot the bell, and it stuns her. Now, I made her stomp once or twice before she got there, because I wanted to make sure the other people had a chance to get the weapon buff. Because you see, the damage you do is a lot better when you have that buff than when you don't have it. So now she's moving to another one. So you got to get over there and cut her off. And, make her stomp so everybody gets a chance to stand by the bell. And she starts moving in a little closer, then shoot the bell. And it will stun her, and then you have just a few seconds, like 10 seconds of damage, and that's it. So we're standing there, and we're unloading. Do I do the same thing again? No, I break away, and I was like, because I know she's going to the far side, so I'm going to try to get in front of her, and see the other guy was, I kept stalling her by making her stomp. I think they actually shoot this too early, or did we get it? No, we got it. Okay, and then you just damage the crap out of her. I think the snipers are a problem in this part. When you're in DPS, you can shoot the snipers. It won't affect anything. But when you're collecting the staffs, you cannot shoot the wrong snipers just because they're irritating, because it will deduct your time, and if you don't take care of the snipers and you're a noob like me, then you end up dying by the snipers, and because everything hits hard, everything hits very hard. Anyways, so you want to do that. All that's all you got to do to this encounter. That's it. You just keep doing that until she's dead. And in which case the dungeon's over, and it spawns you back into the other thing where there's a chest there, and you get your double loot. Um, and that's it. Well, I thought I would take the time to record this. I had somebody tell me that I needed to start doing this more often, so I'm sorry for my videos being longer, but at least you'll walk away with a good understanding. Now, if you notice, when we get teleported, I'm always got my back to the inside of the map, and I'm looking to be if so that way when it spawns me into this world, because I don't think I have footage of it booping you off the map, but if you jump when those colossuses shot the rockets at you and you get slowed, you're gonna fall to your death. So keep that in mind. You want to kill everything as fast as possible, but you do have to watch where your bullets go, because your ricocheted bullets, can still trigger that thing. Anyways, so that's this encounter. If anybody has any questions, just leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. I'm still very much trying to grow, so if you guys need anything, want to see something, just let me know. All right, thanks, and you'll have a good day.